しもーし。大丈夫ですか？こんにちは。Hi children, so welcome to our story time session for today. Yay, 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 yay. Story time, yay, yay, yay. Okay, so before we will start our story, let's start with an energizer. So do you know that Bisaya song about my pato ako? Okay, let's sing it. 1, 2, 3, go. May pato akong muikid-ikid, mutuka-tuka, mukapay-kapay. May pato akong muikid-ikid, mutuka-tuka, mukapay-kapay. Kwak, kwak, muikid-ikid, kwak, kwak, mutuka-tuka, kwak, kwak, mukapay-kapay. May pato akong muikid-ikid, mutuka-tuka, mukapay-kapay. So for today, or in this moment right on, so we will read our story. So have a seat and just feel comfortable. It's story time. So what I have here is a 2-story book. So which one do you prefer to be read first? This one or this one? You choose. Oh, I see you love the first book. So you prefer it to be read first. So it's entitled Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Have you seen a bear just like this? Have you seen a bear just cute like this? Okay, so let's read the Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. You seen that bears? One there is angry, while the other one is shocked. So what do you think they seen? What do you think that make them shocked? Like that. Okay, so let's find out. So who do you think this girl in the story? Let me know. Okay, so let's read the story. So once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks. So I see, this girl is named Goldilocks. She went for a walk in the forest. Soon, she came upon a house. She knocked. And when no one answered, she walked right in. Oh, so Goldilocks walked right into the other person's house. So could it be a person? So let's find out. At the table in the kitchen, there were 3 bowls of porridge. Goldilocks was hungry. She tasted the porridge from the first bowl. So, this is the porridge that Goldilocks tasted. So, as what they've observed, there are 3 bowls. So, maybe the member of the family was 3. So, let's find out again. So, this porridge is too hot, said Goldilocks. She exclaimed, this porridge is too hot. She tasted the porridge from the second bowl. So this porridge is too cold, she said. So she tasted the last bowl of porridge. Ah, this porridge is just right. So she said happily and ate it all up. So maybe the last bowl she ate was not hot and is not cold either. That's why she liked the third bowl. She ate happily. Goldilocks was tired from eating or from walking, I guess. So Goldilocks was tired, so she walked into the living room where she saw 3 chairs. So maybe my guess is there was a 3 family member. So Goldilocks sat in the first chair and the second chair to rest her feet. Oh, so these chairs are too big, she exclaimed. So she tried the last and smallest chair. This chair is just right, she sighed. But just as she settled down into the chair to rest, it broke into pieces. Oh my God! So Goldilocks fell. Look at Goldilocks. Look at her face. Look at Goldilocks' face. So Goldilocks was very tired. As we can see, there are 3 beds. So she went to the bedroom. So she lay down in the first bed, but it was too hard. Then she lay in the second bed, but it was too soft. Then she lay down in the third bed, and it was just right. So Goldilocks fell asleep. Wow, the door opened. And they are all shocked. So what did happen? So let's find out. So as she was sleeping, the 3 bears came home and went to the table to eat. Goldilocks ate it all. Someone's been eating my porridge and they ate it all up, cried Baby Bear. Oh, poor Baby Bear. All his porridge was eaten. So they went to the living room. Someone's been sitting in my chair and they've broken it all to pieces, cried again the Baby Bear. Oh, poor Baby Bear. He is crying because the porridge and also the chair, it all messed up. So they decided to look around some more and went to the bedroom. Someone's sleeping in my bed and she's still there. Oh my God, said Baby Bear. So they were all shocked. And look at Mama Bear's face. I think she is angry. And Papa Bear's face was shocked. And also Baby Bear. They are all shocked. Just then, Goldilocks woke up and saw the 3 bears. She screamed, "Help!" Just imagine you see 3 bears. And she jumped up and ran out of the room. So Goldilocks ran down the stairs, opened the door, and ran away into the forest. And she never returned to the home of the 3 bears. So, what do you think is the moral of the story? Okay, so the moral of the story is never trespass to others' house unless you are invited. So you must not touch other people's things without their permission. So it is bad. So you must also behave when you are in other people's house and do not touch things when they didn't give permission to you. So that's the moral of the story. So we as a human, we must know our limits. We must know our things from other people's things. We must know that they will be mad or they will get hurt if we will touch their things without their permission. So we must not do that. Okay, we must not steal. We must not let other people's feelings hurt, and maybe that things for them is so special and precious for them. So we must avoid touching other people's things and avoid trespassing to other people's house unless we are invited. So that's the story of the Goldilocks and the 3 bears. So before we will move on to our second story, we will sing. Okay, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So let's sing together. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Very good. So for now, let's move on to our second story. It is about Alice and the Wonderland. Okay, so have you ever been in a wonderland in your dreams? A wonderland full of wonders. Wow, there are so many big candies, big pillows, marshmallows. So have you ever been dreamed of it? And if so, let's read Alice in the Wonderland for us to experience Alice's experiences in the Wonderlands. Okay, so it's story time. So this is Alice. What a pretty girl she is. As you can see, Alice is so pretty. Okay, so let's start our story. So Alice was fond of listening stories, and her mother always reads her storybooks. She did not grow tired of listening stories. And while her mother was reading her stories, a rabbit passed by in front of them. Alice wondered because the animal's color was pink. Pink. The rabbit is pink. Oh my God. She had her eyes glued to the rabbit. Like that. Alice was like that because the rabbit is pink. And usually, we can see a rabbit that is white. And this rabbit right here is pink and also wearing a watch. Oh my God, what a rich rabbit he is. Okay. So Alice curiously followed the rabbit. Like, she's curious, that's why she followed the rabbit. And she was surprised when the animal suddenly fell from a deep well. Like, oh my God, it's so deep. So he was amazed as soon as she opened her eyes. She was just inside a room. So Alice saw a glass of milk. She drank it and she turned into a tiny little girl. And then she shrunk like that. Okay. So Alice gets scared. She shrunk and she's smaller. She ran until she reached a garden. She asked a giant worm, how would she return to normal? So the worm let her eat a mushroom. She grew bigger again. From the milk, when Alice drank the milk, she shrunk. She became smaller. But when Alice ate a mushroom, she grew bigger. So Alice strolled again. She found her way to the house of Mad Hatter. This one is Mad Hatter. He was drinking tea with March Hare. And this is March Hare. She refused to drink tea, fearing she would get smaller again. Because, as we can remember, that Alice drank the milk. And she became smaller. She became tiny. Oh my God. Okay, Alice instead answered Mad Hatter's riddles. Oh. So, moments later, she bade goodbye to the two. Bye-bye. She walked her way home again. So, Alice found herself in a huge garden. This one. So, she wondered why all the roses were red. She saw only one white flower plant. So, all the roses were red and there's only one white flower. So, she wondered. She's curious about it. Like, why is it all red? Like that. She also witnessed the playing card soldiers marching. They immediately painted the white rose red. So that is the reason why all the roses are red when Alice saw it. Because the marching card soldiers were painting it red. So here I have here an example of a red color. Like this one. This is a red color. And all the roses, or most of the roses, were painted red. Okay. So Alice hid herself. Like that. So Alice hid herself in the plants when the queen appeared. But the queen saw her. Even Alice hid like this. The queen saw her. So the queen called her. Come here. Let's play croquet. She invited, like, Alice, come here. Let's play. Let's play croquet. Okay. So Alice did not want to play croquet. She didn't want to play croquet, but was afraid to say no. She didn't want to play croquet, but at the same time, she's afraid. She's afraid to say no because it's a queen. And she didn't know what might the queen do to her. Okay? They did not play long enough when a soldier approached them. So the court wanted to talk to the queen. Like, Queen, the court wanted to talk to you. Like that. That's why their game or their play is not long enough. So Alice, this one, Alice followed to the courtroom. She saw the rose-colored rabbit there. So the rabbit was sitting on the witness stand. So the queen turned her back and saw her there. So the queen pointed to her to testify. Alice got scared and ran outside the courtroom. So the judge ordered the soldiers to catch her. So Alice was really frightened. She's really afraid. So, but did not stop running. So, since Alice was afraid, she did not stop running. She was so very frightened. Like, what if they will catch me? Like that. Like that. And Alice just felt that she was, again, falling down the deep well. So her mother's tap woke Alice up. Like, Alice, you sleep soundly, huh? So her mother said she could not believe that it was all a dream. So Alice was just dreaming about the Wonderland. About all that she saw is all in her dream about the Wonderland. At least we experience Alice experiences in the Wonderland that she became small and she became bigger again, and then she saw the roses all are red, and also there is only one white roses, but then the soldiers just painted it. Okay. The moral lesson of the story is that we must be Alice, because when we are like Alice is so fond of listening to stories, right? So when we are like Alice, we can create a great imagination, a wonderful imagination, and we are going to bring it together with our future. Because when we are fun to listening and also fun to reading books, we are discovering new things every day, wonderful things, just like Alice did. Even it's just in an imagination, but at least there's experiences that we can't deny that is so wonderful because of what we read and what we listen to. So that's the story of Alice in the Wonderland and also Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So before we will end our session, our story time session for today, so let's end it with a song. So let's see. Read some books and grow every day. Grow every day. Grow every day. Read some books and grow every day, and you grow, grow, grow. And you grow, grow, grow. Read some books and grow every day. Grow every day. Grow every day. Read some books and grow every day, and you grow, grow, grow. And you grow, grow, grow. Okay, so thank you for today, and I hope you have a fun time listening to the story. So see you soon. See you in our next session, and I hope you're feeling well and keep safe. I love you.